So I'm here with L3to today, and I just wanted to catch up with him and do some dialogue and have a quick conversation or a chat with him about what's been going on and what he's been doing for his for 2013 and 2014 as far as like music and his music catalog and just what he's been doing, and kind of like what do you feel about you know what you've produced in your projects, and what do you feel about the music industry, and just like, you know, how are things going with you as L3to going forward for the next year, and things kind of catch us up too.
Well, it's been a great year. I've been working really hard. Four mixtapes this whole year. A lot of shows. Just did a show in San Antonio 2 days ago. So it's, right now we're just steady building up the base. You know what I mean? Just putting our music out there. Just trying to create music that people can relate to, because I understand there's so much going on in the world right now. So people want to.
How do you design that? Like, what's your creative process? Do you collab? You get in there in the studio with other people, or do you just listen to other music and look at interviews? And what inspires you? What do you use for inspiration?
Well, when it comes to like meaningful songs like that, man, it's knowledge. It's a lot of reading. It's a lot of watching what's going on in the world. It's about being out there when they're protesting. It's about being in that moment. Then you can create, you know what I mean, a more legitimate.
What do you read?
What do you say?
I said, what do you read? Right
now, I'm reading The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. You know what I mean? And that's really just based on.
And what's something like a book or anything you've read that's helped you over the years?
As like the book I'm reading now, as I say, like The Power of Now, that's helped me, you know, now. And I normally read books exactly like that. Stuff that's based on being spiritual in a way to being enlightened. Still,
like inspiration. Kind of like on the level of like, I guess some like T.D. Jakes and.
Yo, I listen to a lot of T.D. Jakes too.
He's got some good albums. Yeah. He's going hard in the paint.
One thing I like about T.D., man, because of course he's a preacher and shit like that, but he's more of a like psychologist as well, because he incorporates psychology with preaching. He's just smart as fuck, you know.
With the man skills.
With man skills.
You put some manpower into it.
Exactly, dude. And I listen to T.D. Jakes every morning.
So now that we got that, let's see, what else? What are you inspired by? It's like fashion-wise, in reading, like magazines, fashion, the mall.
I don't shop at malls. I normally just shop online, man.
What fashion are you into? What's inspired you as far as fashion?
Dude, honestly, when it comes to fashion, I think.
Got the kicks.
I think fashion basically started for me back in the day, you know, when Soul Mikey was around and stuff like that. Just seeing that whole process. Oh, it's okay, you can go, but just seeing that whole process being put together, you know, just learning everything from everybody around. Because everybody had so much information about fashion when I went there. And I had fashion, but I didn't know much about it, like the process of going into it. I remember walking into the shop, and I think I got the smallest shirt there, and I just rocked it. It didn't matter, you know what I mean? Because it's all about how you feel, you know what I mean? It's not really about, you know what I mean?
Yeah, energy flow.
Exactly, you let the energy flow through you. So fashion, man, I buy a lot of shit overseas, even stuff with no name, you know what I mean? If it looks good, I'll rock it, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter if it's a big time name. You know what I mean?
So no title, untitled.
Untitled.
That's what's up. And okay, so how are you to contact? Do you respond, or are you just one of those people that's kind of ghost on the internet, you Instagram and you tweet or whatever, but you're not really contactable? Like you're well spoken and well put together. So if someone wants to reach you and possibly work on any project, a feature, how can they collaborate with you?
Either my email, which is therealleto@gmail.com, or Twitter, Instagram. You hit me up, and if I fuck with people's music, then I'll fuck with them. If they fuck with me, then I appreciate that as well.
What about the phone? Do you answer the phone? Do you reply to text?
Some people get a little sloppy, but I answer to the people that I can benefit from. You know what I mean? Family, of course, as well, and friends and what's up. But I answer the phone, man. I'm right here. I'm one call.
So okay, how do we reach you via phone?
Via phone. I don't know if I want to get my number out, but as I stated before, I answer email.
Well, text. This is just for text. This is for the purposes of text messaging. If you're on the fly, anything going on, they'll text you and just give you the whole detail.
404-896-2654. Yeah.
Great.
That's okay. That's fine. Yeah.
So there it is. And then now you know, like, you get texted and you respond. Like, you responded to me today. I called you. I texted you earlier and I said, Leto, I want to meet up and everything. And it's like, I'll be there in the next hour, maybe hour plus. And you text back. And then you also text to make sure that I was like going to be here, that I was on my way. So it's really important to have that fluid connection of a quick contact. And it's a lot easier than going over email and then waiting and doing all that.
I agree, man. Like I said, man, like if I see an opportunity to where I can learn something, you know what I mean, or create something, then I'm going to take that opportunity, because knowledge is everything to me. You know, that's how you become greater. You know, you learn. You can learn from everything. I learn everywhere I go, and it's about just enhancing your knowledge and your people skill too. So
thanks a lot, man.
It's all good, man. Let us.
This is a good interview, and thanks for taking the time out, a quick 5 or 6 minutes to speak to the people.
New album on the way as well.
And preach to us to let us know what's happening.
Oh, you can go.
So thanks a lot.
No problem, man.
All right, peace.